deal with that situation, you know, yeah? All right. So, I see what I want to know the government. I said them spend 600 million annually for negligence in the hospital. You know, relative abandoned, people abandoned them relative in the hospital, place heavy burden and taxpayers. All right, so we have to break that down, you know, because it not sound. And you know much people them talk about now 300 people, like 300 Jamaican. So you talk about 300 people leaving a hospital right across Jamaica. Every year costs taxpayers 600 million. Approximately, them say. You want to run it out because they may give me something where it's stupid. Because tell me one now, if you are said cost something and you got your weight cost, so I'm not sure, you know. But let me talk to Tufton, let me talk to you too, yeah? You know, must fling out them kind of price, yeah, from people, yeah? It don't make no sense. Especially when you say 300. I'm going to read it and I'm going to break it down for you. Remember, my brain's like a calculator too, you know. See? When they have not spend certain money much for patch, you would much less. See? And clean, drain and all kind of things. But when you spend 600 million for 300 people. If it's a 300 persons, when people leave them at hospital, when you spend that per year for 300 persons. Yeah? Some people are pocket some money. Foolishness. That it can't add up nowhere at all. I'm not sure now. We're going at it right now. We're going at it right now, you know. Because what them tell me are foolishness. Evelyn. So I come work out this now because them know so me have the kind of computer brain where me no want to chat my big word, you know. I like break down my thing, you know. I'm good. I say I'm gonna break down that 600 million there with them short give away for a run with. If we run with that 600 million, yeah. See, Paula, if we run with the money, yeah, I know them full them pocket. I can show you how when them have talk about some money for fix and buy some CT scan, I can show how much money them have spend for 3 hospital, right? And I can show you how much money them are each and them get for fix in our constituency. How much money them have spend. But you gotta tell me I have 300 persons. Remember the constituency, you know, 80,000 people living there, you know. Where things are more money and the road, them and the whole of the thing, the infrastructure will want to fix. I show where the government allocated for spend. I give each MP figure, and if you don't use it by January, them take it back. I'm gonna show you. Let me just start from this now. So this is what them are tell me. I'm gonna break down this too now. This is foolishness. Me no want them bring this come show we here. So this is what them are tell me now. 600 million annually for negligence. People who abandon relatives in hospital place every burden on taxpayers. So they must say, we I face the burden. But that is how it costs. Now, remember so much people they might talk about because 600 million. You saw how far them put it? Hear this. Just under 600 million taxpayers' money has to be found each year to care for almost, not 300. But me I say them just say under and them say almost 300 Jamaican who have been discharged from public hospital but have been left there by relative unwilling to take them home. Alright. So before me leave the money, me can't leave the money. Make a break up 300 million, 300 people. Can them say almost, that means it less. But make a break up 300 people to 600 million. We just round them off, right? 300 people. You boss it, that mean in a 6. If you boss it in a 3, you get 100. 100, that mean a $2 million each. 2 million for each. Let me check it. So 10, it'll be 20 million. You see me I talk about? So 100 it'll be 200 million. So 600, 300 it'll be 600 million. So 200 million them are gonna spend. Them said them a tell we them a spend 2 million. 2 million. Now show much them give for clean gully and all kind of things, right? Them a tell you say in a hospital but them not feed you or nothing at all. Them a spend 2 million each per each patient after you get discharged. And them account the money like from the starting of the year to the end of the year because them say each year. Okay? Which maybe, somebody go in March or April, but them still there for a time. Them say each year. All right, so we round it off, right? So them say 2 million them must spend on each patient. 300 of them. Them say the less, this nothing can go so. Pocket them a pocket money. Remember say when them a run off and say, the dilemma faced by the state of caring for those patients described by the Ministry of Health and Wellness and Social Cases was brought to national attention by Dr. Christopher Tufton in a statement to Parliament on November the 10th. See, that means some money I go through the hole and then blame say at 600 million them have spent for 300 people, less than 300 people, right? 2 million each, right? At the time, Dr. Tufton, the Health and Wellness Minister, did not place a cost on the service provided by the hospital, saying only that nearly 300 beds, or 5% of the beds in public health system, are taken by social cases. Hold on there. Hold on there. Hold on there. Hold on there. Let me just a quick card there. Let me make a quick. I see something. I'm all on there. Yes, Q. Q. Yeah, man. Cool. Yeah, man. All right. So, all right. So, hear this now. All right. So, he never given a percentage, right? For the 300 bed. Last week, however, the ministry, in response to the paper inquiry, right? Query, said that the cost to care for one social case for a year is approximately 1,991,461.92. The costs include staffing, which the whole of Jamaica know say. When you there in the hospital, if you admit, you have one nurse for like 100 patients. She now move and look upon you. So I'm couldn't take no staff in. So even if it's sick and you never discharge, you don't have no nurse to really look upon you. Because one nurse still like 100 people and she just stand up like it's a Nazi camp. So she just look on, if you get some pill, them give a pill and them just sit down. So what kind of staffing him matter about? So staffing, him say staffing, we rubbish that. Foolishness. Accommodation. What do you mean by accommodation at the hospital? So you rent it like it's a rental or something. That a foolishness again. Can I bed in a little dirty spot when I clean up right? Meals. You know, get no good meal lesson so it could cause and toiletries. And what am I talking about? Personal care item and medication. None of this. Because you have JD for them thing that where people get free medication and them thing. None of this not come up to this money. Unless them a pocket this money. It no make no sense. Don't bother tell me about no staff in accommodation because of our hospital. And tell me about no meals because when I not give them nothing but to not charge all them meals there. See? Overall. See? You understand? So I put this, remember, you know. Alright, I'm gonna show you something. In the preliminary statement, Dr. Tufton had said that social case ultimately contribute to overcrowding in an hospital and therefore affect the delivery of health care. Hospital always overcrowded long time. According to Tufton, some of those individuals have been left in hospital for as long as 7 years. Then if you have golden age home and them thing there, remove them and take them out. Remove them. As such, part of the ministry effort to deal with the problem will involve filing civil suit starting next January against families who have abandoned relative. You hear? Abandoned relative. You start with families who abandoned relative. When you say relative, you know. If you talk about family now, you know, but mine when you talk about relative now because you can't, yes, a man having brother in this and that, but remember say, you can go look him up in a distance, say a man there and him connect to that man here. But a man have him family where him can't even deal with. Him they even have the money to deal with. And a man they don't live film life and them things they say, if a man when you talk about so. So now everybody only can jump up and say so. And a man, and most of Jamaica, if it's a man you leave him mother in a hospital and leave her, You never not even father much less in mother. See? Now work so easy. So you couldn't have so much people. Most of them people might have sick and them thing, then they might have nobody around them or them kid might have their foreigner or something. You know? But you know, say I got sue, I don't know who them I got sue. But anyway, the money not right. The money not right because 6 million, 300, that means 2 million per one. Now 191, and them around it half, you know, say near 2 million. But that be to carry 6 million. So if that's 6 million, see? Yeah, it's nearly 300. We run it over the 300 and run it over the 6 million. 2 million for one. 2 million. Staffing, nobody tell me no staffing because staffing now look about sick people. And if you say you discharge them, how much more staffing I can do on them for look about them. All them just are sleeping in our bed. Where I tell me say, when you're sick, them never look for you. But people in the hospital are ball, man, I want to come out and do nothing about staffing. It's under staff and all kind of thing. Don't tell people them foolish system, man. Stop it, man. Alright, so I could look on where same tough time you may talk to now. So I could look on the money where you spend for GIS, for hospital. 600 million is per year. But you say now we are say because we want something in the hospital. Remember hospital I run down, see? So you say you spend 700 million. Remember you repair something and it take you how much billion, you know? 700 million. Because you 700 million I spend pan. Ministry of Health and Wellness, Dr. Christopher Tufton, said that the government has invested 700 million to purchase diagnostic and other medical equipment for 3 hospitals across the island. These are Spanish Town, St. Catherine, St. Anne's Bay, St. Anne, and the Maypeda Hospital in Clarendon, to be facilitated under the Health Service Support Project funded by the Inter-American Development Bank, IDB. This investment will see the purchase of CT scan machines. 700 million they must spend, you know. CT scan machines. Yeah. 3. They have 3 CT scan machine, 3 X-ray machine, dental equipment, and machinery for operating theaters at the facilities. So the money I can buy X amount of thing. But that good. See? And you spend 700 million. We can look up money for that. But yesterday sent 600 million for 300 people. Right? 300 people. For just stay, but you know, look but and you tell me say, okay, them alright, them for discharge. But yesterday you say staffing and all kind of things. Make me look how much money the government, but the Prime Minister now say, I'll be a foolish thing I talk about, you know. Because them not care for nobody, they not care for no citizen. Alright, so in a one thing that you have 80,000 people living in our constituency, right? So you get 16 million allocated for patching, debushing and drain cleaning. I make the Prime Minister break down this to me now. So you say you spend 600 million for look on them. But you the Prime Minister said no. Even if them go back in them place, right? Look on the money. Prime Minister Andrew Holness has announced that each constituency will be allocated 16 million for road patching. Alright, 16 million. So 160 to 1. So we are talking about 100,000 US. 100,000 US. To do everything, you know. Remember all of the road in a constituency. It have been like 80,000 people and them thing that do all of the road and the gold, the drain and thing for clean. But you get 16 million, 100,000 US for clean it and fix it for patch. And here what I'm saying, it come with terms and conditions. Mr. Onlis made the announcement during a statement on the House of Representatives on Tuesday, giving a breakdown of how the money will be spent. Prime Minister Onlis said 7 million has been allocated for road patching. Now look how much road in our area. Them say 1 kilogram of road are like $3 million. And you have patch some road. Right? You have patch some road. And you're going to have 7 million for patch all of the road in a year constituency. Them they're not even road. Some of them can't even patch. Has been allocated for road patching. However, no relocation for this era will be allowed. You may relocate, accumulate amount of 5 million from elsewhere in the program to road patching. Yeah? 7 million can patch a road in a constituency. One road alone that done with that. Because material gone up and all kind of things, and we know that. See? So look on the money where you are getting on the material, they must spend for 300 persons, 300 persons in a hospital, 600 million. But look what you get for road patching, 7 million. Jamaican, you know? Jamaican. Eh? All right, look on this now. He further informed that 4 million, remember, you know, they must spend 2 million per a person where they stay in the hospital when they have no bed, but them not sick. So them going to sleep on a bed, right? Eh? And them not sick. And you spend 2 million and say you do this and that and about staffing. You don't have no staffing and do not have them no sick. All right, look on this now. 2 million is to be spent on debushing. Now, if the government did not spend wise, we have the work agency and we have all kind of things, you know, where we go around and fix and them things. If you have people who work with all the work agency where the bush it's supposed to bush at all time. You're not supposed to leave for bush up. The road for clean. We have solid waste and them things, the road for clean. Oh, you're paying, you know, each constituency, you know, you get 4 million for spend debushing. All of which can be reallocated, but funds from other areas of the program cannot be reallocated to it. A total of 2 million. 2 million. Me have talk about 12,000. You have talk about 12,000 US. Right? Yeah, like 12,000 US. 12,000 it could be. 12,000 US. Has been allocated towards drain cleaning. You understand? Drain cleaning. This don't make no sense. You understand? 2 million. Look here. Look here. Drain cleaning. Me talk about the flood and everything now, you know. Of which 1 million can be reallocated towards garbage collection. So if no, in your place, you shouldn't even reallocate money for garbage because if you have the garbage collection, no care what you do, you know, pay nobody else. You have the whole system of garbage collection ready for the country and pattern. You know, allocate $1 million for garbage collection. This is a foolishness. Eh? In our constituency, because Christmas has come. So you call it Christmas work. This is how them these people. Eh? 1 million. So we are talking about like 6,000 little bit. 6,300 for garbage collection. In our constituency with like 80,000 people. Eh? 70 or 80,000 people. 1 million. Like $7,000 for garbage collection. Yeah? You see it? 1 million can garbage collection. In addition, 3 million has been allotted to garbage collection. So them have 3 million where them have for garbage collection. None of which can be relocated to other areas of program. These funds will remain available for use until the end of January next year. So if they are not used up by then, we will reclaim those resources. So it's a Christmas work this. So you have to get your program in from now. Get the patching done, Mr. Owners urge. Look how Jamaica run. So if you're a member of parliament and you don't get for patch your road, then him take back the little change. But can't patch it already. They might reclaim it. So it's not a must set for a patch. See? Other way them catch people and deal with people. Eh? These funds will remain available for use until the end of January next year. So if you are not used up by then, we will reclaim those resources. So you have to get your program from now. Get the patching done, Mr. Owners urge. You see me I say? This don't make no sense. Him say the Christmas one now. Him say the patching. Or say you probably will not be able to get all the patching done for Christmas. But certainly you will want to have it done by the end of January next year. Bushing and drain cleaning and garbage collection must be executed before the end of December for a payment to be made. So you have the bushing and the drain cleaning. You have to clean them first and bush it before the payment be made, you know. before the end of December before payment. So who are work and get the pay? Hmm? They may them push out to look at people. So if you spend this, and not even 600 million, they must spend in a each constituency, you know. See? They might tell about 16 million, they might tell about 100,000 US. And you have to do everything with it. Mm-hmm. And just look on the road them where you live and everything. And just say, what kind of patching? You get some mile or fill up the place. Some car people are pocket the money there. And then you just put a little barber. That's how the car's for. That's barely over. And that's it. That's it. See? That's it. And then the same government will come back now. You buy X-ray machine and everything. You send 700 million. But you come back and I tell we, say, in a hospital, the people them will get discharged, but nobody know. You have to talk about staff, you know, you don't bring up staffing if them get discharged. If you now look on people who are sick, or you look on people who are not sick. What kind of staffing? How we do the hospital run? Come on, that means we not pocket money long time, man. By the millions, man. See? You have spend $2 million for each of them person there. For staying in the hospital. So look at the government. Let me tell you something now. How much people appear? Let me say, if even appear $50,000. Let me show you the government now that sense. Remember, you know, you have a person you could appear $50,000 a month. Right? A $50,000 a month. And nice, you get a nice 2-bedroom in some little place or somewhere and things. Saying $50,000 a month. Remember, you could have been to a bigger place. Is that cheaper for the government? Do this. See a $2 million you get. $50,000 a month. 12 months of the year. 600,000. You have $1.4 million left. Even if you pay, remember you have people who get minimum wage. Look how you have create job now, government. That means them could have just live panel them own and somebody look about them. See? And you have two small you pay. You pay minimum wage and people are glad. Because them are going to go cook and you give them money and everything. So if you give somebody 7,200. So 7,000, 10,770. And the next 14, 84. So we're around it half at like 90,000 for the year. The minimum wage. So if you pay to somebody out of that, like you want a 24 or a 3. See? 3 nights, 27. We're not even spend 300,000. We can just round it off then, give them a little more. 300,000. Them have 3 persons who just split up the work for them. I'm going to try to show you something, right? So 6 and 3, 9. Them now 1.1 million food. So may I go there, you know. So if you took out a person, the government, you tell me, say, the money where you say in a little dirty place, where you say you have them, and you want to free up bed. And if you just go in a little place uptown there, so you can get a 50,000 little, and not even one bed, you get more than that for 1 bedroom. But you want a 1 bedroom, but say you get a 2 bedroom, a 50,000, I have some place I rent for that. See? And when you rent it, and you do that, right? You still have 1.8 million. You spend 900. You give each of them worker there because you give them a little more. See, instead of America, 100,000 for the year. 100,000. You spend 300,000. 3 workers. 3 shifts. Yeah? 3 shifts. Your boss sitting on 3 shifts. 3 8-hour shifts. So somebody did it because you say them are right. And then you buy the food. The food couldn't come up to so much. So it work out cheaper than the $2 million. If me go that there, that more not spend when nobody now me know, so we no look for food. Food at hospital and a food for eat. It's not good for consumption. And I joke me I make. Hospital, prison and them thing there. So no look about no food and plan foolishness. See? So you are telling me you come up with a big money and I tell you say the money where you say spend, not spend. You couldn't go say staffing because we don't understaff. Same nurse. Instead of feel like 100 person, and then now move. So if a man and feel pain, I'm just lying on the bed, him not give no nurse no trouble. So we are talking about staff in a foolishness. Yeah? All in that. That don't make no sense. Okay? And if the government, that means if the government do what me tell you, remember, you know, you could have rent a big place and just put some bed in it. And the government have place. You know, you have a warehouse, just farm it up and put some bed and put a 200 bed and then you get some staff and put there. Like we have eating type room and them things, you put down, it's cheaper. You know, even that spend $100 million. You only spend 100 million. So why you tell me say spend 600 million? It don't even make no sense. And you talk about toiletries like it you not tell about foolishness. You just come give me a figure. 1,900,000 say run off for 2 million. But me I say if you rent somebody and give them a place, may I push it up for you. We I push it 100,000. Remember, you know, that means that person that live big now. Come and say 50, you can get it cheaper than that. 100,000. Live by them more. If you put them together now, it don't even work out cheaper government. Tufton. Can I get a warehouse and then retrofit it back and, you know, we have the bed, them in there. We have, you know, 3 set of workers same way. Just a couple more. We have infirmary. We have them. You see? If you have them. So you don't just fill up the space and it costs a little more money. Because taxpayers money and a fool no money. Same, but you can't tell me say 600 million. That's a foolishness. So me put it there, and I'm going to put it there, you still not spend $2 million. Can I just push up the people, them 3 person, 8-hour shift, right round. So them a look upon them. And you still have 1.8 million, and them not eat off that for the year. So you say that make no sense. It does not add up. It not add up. It can't add up. Remember, so we're going quick them way there, you know. Me I tell you say it not add up. See? It not add up. The person will not eat that. You understand? Who not eat that? That don't make no sense. Start up, Empress. You understand what I say? So me I'll show you, even if you got the dairy away. If the government could away that, so me go give them a private life that's cheaper than them in a little bed. In the hospital where you say I take $2 million. So why you want to tell me say somebody sick and go to the hospital where you have to find your own extra and everything. It costs $2 million per head for each year. When they sick. Much the nurse might get paid. The nurse will look about 100 somebody and the nurse now get $2 million. The nurse now get $2 million. Nope. Nope. You see me I say? Nurse now get $2 million. Some nurse said now get $2 million. So that make no sense. See? So they may get 2.4 million if you not give them like even at 200,000, 2.4 million. See? The nurse not see them money there. Them that feel better go home with 200,000, them not see them money there. See? So we know so we not pay them. So we say we not spend the money. Spend the money doing what? Eh? Yo, them are criminal, you know? No, it add up, yo, P. It just can't add up. When Tufton then come give a figure, you know. If me I say you have a place where people are living and like 80,000, and then the government are come with 100,000 US to do everything, drain cleaning, road patching and everything. You talk about the infrastructure, them are rotten down. Oh, you patch some road when we can't even patch, you never know if you start the patch. I don't know. Them did not tell us how much money for a mile of road, for a kilometer of road. It don't make no sense, but them not argue that. Now, the nurse them done already, I get them pay, you know. Them not get nothing from them pay, but them not getting 200,000 a month. See? So, you look back, somebody, you get discharged from the hospital. That means, you know, nurse, if them carry food come here, God bless you. See? They must have toiletries like you're dead about boom bam bam. You don't sleep on a bed. But you cost them $2 million. Oh. You say this child and for go home and the people them leave there, you know, sick them and them thing, them come with man bag of foolishness. But me I tell you, say, if you rent a place with the same money where you matter, remember, you know, he might bring up the money, you know. That means them move 600 million off a people head. All criminal them man. See? And then we just see it and we don't calculate it up. But we are calculating, we don't see it, we don't have calculator, sir. You said little less than 300 people. But we run it off for 300 and run it off for 600 million. So 100 people that be 200 million times 3. 2 million a head. 2 million for each one of them. 2 million. See? Yeah man, 2 million. So when you drop it now, you know about approximate. You run it off. And that's a little less than. So if it's a little less than 600 million, a little less than than the 300, me still going to have a 300. Because 2 million, you have to 190 yard. And much 5, much 1. So them want, when them do, you know, them don't run off nothing, you know. Them just come and run off something because them always use some silver and some cent. Come and say, okay, at 2 million. No, them don't want to say flat. Them want to say 190 this, 500 and this, 92 cent. We never use cent. See? So them are run off things will make it not sound like, you see me I say, it don't make no sense. You see me I say, it don't make no sense. It just go now. It just run it off a 160. Can it go one? What it go one? It got the other day. The other day to reach 159 and just go down. It's soon going back a 160 man. 159 Saturday, Friday. I'm looking at paper to reach 159, mostly 57 or something. So when them go down, when you look on it, when them do them just carry down now for a couple of days and when you look it going and it soon pass over 160 man. You see, so you just run it off this okay, this right there, you know. You see me I say? So you run it off this right, this right there. You understand? So you just run it off a 160. You see? Yeah. You understand? So me I'm gonna try to show him say the money where he must say because can you imagine now if you are government, you tell me now, you are government, right? And you have spent some money. Don't it better for you to spend the money? It's a 600 million, so 300 people. You never have a mix, you never put the people them together. And your brain did that tell you. What advice, you know? So you have to say, okay, if a man me rent a place scheme, me a pay a fee, put him in a place and get people look about him and them get 100,000 each per year. 100,000. See? 3 shifts, enough people are glad. Because them that they cook and just sit down there and them are right. You have spent the 2 million, them could even get more than that. Them that gladly. You could have given them more. You could have given them 150 a year. So them that get 450,000, 3 of them. And then I'm gonna push the money, I show how far the 2 million going. And then the rent, 50,000, 600,000. So that I want 1 million and 1 million and 50,000, right? You understand? Alright, 1 million, 1050,000. See? You understand? 1 million, 50,000. Alright. So 1050,000. Alright, so you have 950,000 still left. If you buy food, let me tell you this, if the man eat rice per month, you buy a bag of rice in impossible. See me talk about them people are impossible. Bag of rice, we just buying food we want. You never spend 400,000 for the year for buying food. So you still could have keep back change. You still could have keep back even 500 and just put 400,000 for him food and then look at medication. And keep back a 500,000 out of that. Put 450,000, yeah, put 450,000. We only have a 1.5 million. And then keep back on 500,000 after that. So you shave off 500,000 after each money. Look how much money you save. You want to save money, then you have like an infirmary. So you have a big space and you retrofit it, and then you put, 200 or 300 bed, you just put them there because old people are some people where they don't have nobody that put them there. And then you just put in a staff and that's it. Me know about the infirmary in St. Anne for them not treat nobody no good neither. They won't go take with the thing and anger the people them like, wow. See, remember you talk from my program, tell you how them treat them, So what you are saying make no sense. You them money the hospital and you spend them money about for staffing. And you read I say them thing in the paper, Tufton. Stop it, man. See? I saw them get to things all the time there, Yeah, man, I saw them get to money all the time, man. So we are going to deal with then. But all we are going the expensive way. It's still not expensive, it still have money. So the money where I quote to it couldn't be because the bed is there. The building dead. So you now pay for the building. Taxpayers money we are talking about now. You know, pay for the bed, they say bed this and that, but you still people not cheer and all kind of little things. The nurse now going to look on them so because them are and not sick them sick, so you say them for discharge. So you talk about staffing and all kind of little things. You say them can't go home, but nobody need them to take them home. So them that get up and be themselves or do something. Majority of them. Eh? No for the thing, sometimes when them talk it not add up, you know. And you have to show them say it not add up, so them to stop for a boy. I remember this, Prime Minister, remember you know what you were saying, you say well, for all you accountable. Any government will for all them accountable. So when I come with some blow up figures like you know pamper fish. Papa fish, it not work on here, man. No blow up the figures down here, man. Can't not work, man. It not work. See? We have to change that. Time for them change that. See me I say? Yeah, man. Straight, man. Yeah, man. So, yeah, man. A time for them change it, man. A reality, man. Yeah, say, pa. Yeah, up. So tough time. The money that we give and the figure we put out in the paper. And that me I tell the paper, them to start ask. It's a 300. Work out how much is 300. The 300, that means 2 million per head. But you still ask how much nurse I get them not getting the money. The doctor, most of them big hospital, doctor not even dead and I like them dead, you know. Like some hospital work, you know. If anything, you get some doctor, you know. And some little trainee doctor downstairs, so they have the doctor pan the ward. They run the ward. When doctor, the biggest one, when them say the biggest hospital are public, and when you look now, if they are public and doctor come in the evening, I say, no doctor now come again till the morning, maybe 9 or 10 o'clock. And the doctor now come again and think, no care what happened to you. No doctor. And then when them a walk, that's why you can't go to them hospital because doctor, and I like the nurse, them they look on you. So you could have ball nurse till a week. Nurse a face to with you for go. Yeah, man. So them deal with them, man. And then them not no back on the staff. It's all up to 100 people, one nurse. And them do it like whatever. Like the Nazi camp and people look over here like like how thing they set up. Them they set it up like how the nurse be that set up in a fine hospital and much more nurses round there and them and make sure go check up and the place clean and one piece of dirty place, one little piece of thing for them thing no look said more look scary. And then one nurse just sit down, nurse bomb and nobody now move. Zane, make them tricky man. It never valid that, yeah? Yeah, Tufton? Stop give people them kind of quote them, man. That means enough money them a move out of the place, you know. You see me I say? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So enough money them a move out of the place, but on a serious level. And it will stop. We are telling them from now, stop it. Saying it no cost them money there. If not cost them money if you keep somebody when them sick, why not cost them money there when them not sick? You both staffing and toiletries and one bag of thing and you come and give them kind of like a price there. That mean if you give me them price, that mean if it a cost taxpayers, that mean that them money they will not take out. But the nurse not get them money they for pay. So it kind of bother me now. But if we go dig deep, alright. Now I call up some nurse and get the exact money where them get paid. Especially public and them places. I call them. See? Yeah, man, what for all them account, you know? What for all them account? And when them chat them foolishness, what for burn them? I want for point it out. The money, the 600 million where you say you spend a year time for 300 people, nothing no go so. Foolishness. Yeah? Foolishness. And then if you just do some infirmary, man. See there? Annually. For negligence. Annually. Tufton. Now give me this, here. This. What you give me here, sir? It's bogus, yeah? That money, I can't tell you, sir, this is bogus. And you said the burden every pan taxpayers. Eh? So you tell me, say now, out of the train, and them not buying an ambulance or nothing. See? Then now nothing there. And say people, and him going to start sue. For relative, who live relative. So you can't look me up and them. I don't know say somebody did that saying you can't come remember say me have my wife and kids, you know. So you couldn't go look me up. I loan have somebody. Oh, him alone have your man, them a relative. I remember go look up loan some, you know, and you see me I say? No, you can't do that. See? See it here? You see it? Balance on the right here, Tufton. Tufton, you know get this right here. Yeah, man, go run it over back here. All right, me there. Just make sure you run it over back. But the balance on the right. When I look, when I pocket some money here. All right, me there. Loan some up.